Hi, everybody. My name is Andrew Barclay, and I am with the wonderful Megan Hammond. Megan is an entrepreneur. She is a small business owner of Elizabeth Lynn Jewelry, and I'm very excited to be here with you today. Thank you so much for making time to chat with me. You recently were in my program, Your Best Yet. And so I would love to know what was going on with your life before you signed up for the program that had you sign up for the program.
Yes. Well, I feel like I'm fortunate to get to know you in real life. And so when you've since I've known you provided such value to me as a friend, and I admire the work that you do so much. So when you told me that you were putting together a course, I was like, let me know when it starts. Sign me up. Because and then when you sent me the course and I saw how much value was packed into it, I was like, here, take my money. Um, that was at a point in my life, and my business where things are going good, but I was kind of stuck making decisions or kind of, you know, a little bit stuck in overwhelm and knowing what I needed to do or what I could do, but not taking the steps to do those things or
Mm,
find those answers or get clear on things. I was kind of hiding behind excuses, you could
mm,
say, to keep myself stuck and not move forward. Um, and I think just lacking the confidence in knowing what I want and making it happen.
mm. Oh, when you talk about the places and areas that you were like overwhelmed and feeling stuck in, do you mind saying what areas of your life? You don't have to go into the specifics at all, but it could be like in relationships, and
Yeah, I think for me, it's in communication. For me, I freeze a little bit when I know how I'm feeling or know what I want. But when I hit overwhelm, I freeze and then I shut down. And so then I'm not communicative. I'm not
mm,
my best self. And when that happens for me, it spills into everything. So it spills into my business or vice versa. So feeling really stuck previously on what road to take with my business. I've been in business for over 12 years now. And feeling these big shifts and wanting different things, but not knowing how to get there or where to start or
mm,
if I should or if I could. Um,
mm,
so kind of finding myself spinning in this cycle of like, well, maybe I could keep going this way and that's not working, or I'll make this tiny little decision that's not working, and just not having the confidence to have conversations, to make decisions, to change things. Um,
mhm.
yeah.
Right. Okay. So then that's like a big thing for everywhere. Like you were talking about business, you were talking about even other relationships. Just it's like any place that you were realizing I've got to have important conversations, communication.
Yeah.
Sec.
Learn
Okay.
parenting, motherhood,
All of
overwhelming.
those things.
Yeah. Yes.
Right. Well, what did you start to experience in the program? Well, maybe not even like during the program. Like, what breakthroughs did you experience? And it could have been from any point of like right at the beginning to even looking back at the end of the program, what you've really walked away with and taken away from the course.
So many things. So what I really love about the way you structured the program is we are together in a cohort with other people who are doing the program as well. So it's structured in a certain way, and then you have that added element of workshopping and kind of like a mastermind in a sense, a mini mastermind, I would
Mm,
say, kind of every week as well. So I felt really supported in the structure piece, and then also really supported in the calls where we could, work through things together and with you and be guided, and the sense of you had support from everyone else that was on the call. You had insight from everyone else that was on the call as well.
mm,
So knowing that I might be working through something and other people are getting value from that and vice versa.
mm,
Um, the visualizations that you gave us, I really resonated with having, there, it's one thing to have an idea or for you to tell me something, but when you frame it in a way that you give me a different visualization, I can really feel powerful in knowing like how to do that or what it can feel like and what it can look like, if that makes sense. Like the
Mm,
power of the visualizations and, integrated into the structure of the program for me was really impactful. It was at such a good pace and so intentionally put together that, you know, it was almost like we get to peel back a little bit of ourselves every week and step into
mm,
the next week feeling ready and more confident for the work that we were going to do.
mm. Oh, I love that. I love the way you say that. I'm like, well, that's and part of how I designed it too. So I'm really happy to hear. I'm like, excellent. What I intended was experience. I love that. And then with the parts of communication and clarity and even getting unstuck and overwhelmed, did you find that how did that shift even now at the end of the program as well?
I think that, the way the material was presented felt safe, and we have worksheets where we got to get really real with ourselves, and then the opportunity to then share that with each other and have that support and insight from one another.
Mm,
Um, when other people share their experiences or work through something they're going through, I find it really powerful to have other insight and to have people give me insight, because sometimes when we're looking at a problem or a situation, we are looking at it like this and not, and maybe if we're in conflict with another person, we could see their side, but we're not seeing the middle, right? So I found that
mm,
really helpful. I think I just found the confidence to be able to communicate my needs and my wants and my feelings in a way that I have not been able to before.
mm,
Um, because I felt understood and safe to be able
mm,
to take those conversations to the people I needed to have them with. Um, that doesn't mean it's easy or comfortable, but I had the confidence and knowing that I was supported in that, and I had
mm,
the tools, and I have, you know, the ability to choose to live life in a certain way, and that things were opened up to me to be able to see that in other ways through this work.
mm. Yeah. Oh, I love that. Well, you spent over 9 weeks with me. It was like probably what, 10 weeks altogether that we were together. What was it like working with me?
Well, I just love working with you, first of all. Um, I think that you have a really special ability to support and guide people to the places that they need to get to, um, without force, but with accountability and encouragement and gentleness, where it's like you ask the right questions, you know what people are not saying, and you know how to draw that out.
Mm,
Um, and you are so open to sharing your own experiences and your own lessons, which helps people feel safe and secure and seen. You
mm,
understand, and we feel understood because you are in the work with us consistently as well.
mm,
Um, I think that you're so knowledgeable, and it's a privilege to be able to learn from you and be supported by you, because you also are just as invested in our growth as you are in your own growth.
mm, yeah. Job. Well, thank you. Was
Welcome. Oh,
was not
true.
expecting that. Wow, thank you so much.
Well, and I do also want to call attention to the fact that there is so much value in this container that it's unreal. And the support and the value that you've rolled into this program is, I've taken lots of programs. I do take lots of programs. I consistently work with coaches and mentors. And it's very well put together. It's very well and intentionally thought out. And I don't know even if you know how much value is in this, but I do, and I can tell you there's a lot.
Uh, well, thank you, Megan. I do know how much value is there, so thank you for that. And
Good.
it helps me to see that there's also more value than I might think as well. I'm taking an upgrade. Okay.
Upgrade.
Okay. Well, Megan, thank you so much for taking time to chat with me today. It's been wonderful. So thank you so much. Mm.
Yes, anytime.